Don't you know who I am? Join my guild. I've decided to go on a journey. Aldous Sandflys is leaving port. 100 million GP, 200 million GP, 300 million GP, and so on. Hey guys, welcome back to another Aldy's Journey. Please like, subscribe, do all the stuff you do on YouTube. Comment down below. Today we're going to chat about content creator guilds. Content creator guilds are fronted by content creators or who are very closely associated with content guilds. Content creators. Are they a good thing? Are they a bad thing? What do they do? And what can Aldy learn from this, to be honest? And how can I be a better person? Okay, so why are we talking about this? Well, I've joined the Battalion. Now, I would say the Battalion's probably the most well-known or the largest content creator featured guild, maybe in Swiggle at the moment. So if you want to be in amongst lots and lots of streamers, if you want to have a place on the internet to go to where you feel like, wow, I'm on the telly, mum, I'm on the telly, then joining somebody like the Battalion's a very good thing to do, because you will be featured, you will feel at home, you'll make friends with these people. That will really help you kind of be part of the community. So we're talking about it because probably the Battalion is the largest example of this, or the most prevalent to Aldy, I would say. There maybe are largest, people will say, oh, it's this person, who knows? Anyway, is it a good thing? Let's start there. Now, I would say in 90% of the 90% of the cases, yes, 100% a good thing. Having a solid content creator or 2 or 3 content creators inside your guild is a very good way to get your name out there. It gives you somebody to kind of say to somebody, wow, it's like another advert. It's another way to advert your guild. It's another way to drag people in. It's something that people will kind of want to be part of. They'll want to be part of that belonging. They'll want to interact with you. They'll want to kind of fight alongside you, should we say, like go into battle on TW. And if I go into battle, I see right now in TW, I go into battle with Night War, Dr. Zeppers, Moulin Moo, Jedi Gothic. These are people who are like, these are gods to me. People I used to watch on telly even before I ever streamed. And now I'm fighting alongside them. So having content creators inside your guild, and certainly streaming and talking about your guild, can really help. I think we'll talk about downside in a while, but let's talk about where we're maybe going as a game. Now, nobody likes it when we talk about this, so I apologize. Trigger warning. People are leaving this game and being replaced with other people. It is the natural evolution. The game is not dying, the game is not shrinking, but there is an evolution of the game. And that means that the 50 people that are currently in your guild, in maybe 1 year's time, only 40 of them will still be in your guild. That doesn't mean that they stopped playing the game. Maybe they moved up, maybe they moved down, maybe they moved left, maybe they moved right, who knows? But you've got this sort of constant change going on inside a guild. And that's not good for what we talked about on a sort of a community basis and what people really want inside the game. But having a content creator there who is able to make sure that those missing 10 people are then replaced with 10 similar people. And the easiest way to find similar people is if they attend your stream. You know, if people are coming to your stream, they probably share your humor, they probably share your vibe. They've seen enough about you as a person, assuming as when you stream in your character rather than you pretend to be someone you're not, or you know, which I don't think anyone in the Battalion does. I think they're all very honest people. And therefore, the people that are coming from those streams are therefore going to fit into that guild environment. And I would say that to any guild. If you have one or two content creators and those people are very much embodying your guild ethos, then it's very, very valuable for you as an entity, shall we say. Let's talk about maybe when it goes wrong. I guess when that content creator either outgrows where they are and outgrows, or has a fight with the people running the guild, or it doesn't kind of, the connection gets broken. That guild, that content creator wants to move up in the game to caw or maw, and yet rather than drag the other 49 people with them and help the other 49 people, just immediately goes, well, screw you, off, I'm off, bye. That can be quite damaging, because obviously that then is a sort of a public leaving. It's a public kind of disappearance. And then therefore that person never refers to that guild ever again. That guild or group of guilds or alliance then kind of like, oh, didn't you used to be the one that had that person in it and then he left? So that's a bad thing. You've also got to talk about guilds that are run by maybe one content creator or are very associated with one content creator. That person could do a terrible thing. They could, get cancelled. They could be known or do something maybe that wasn't quite right in the community, and then everyone goes, ooh, don't want to be part of that anymore. And then suddenly again, that guild then would be in trouble, or that alliance would be in trouble. So there are cases where, or when the content creator themselves just quits, makes all the guild and the entire alliance 100% branded around them, and then they no longer play the game, and then an entire alliance is left with a, hang on, why are we branded as this now? And it's almost impossible to kind of move away from that association. So I think there are one or two cases, but let's talk more about the Battalion. So Battalion, very much branded not amongst any single streamer. Very important to kind of notice that. Very smart. All the streamers in the guild, very, very smart. None of them kind of dominate each other. It's not a competition. You don't go in there and there's a ranking system. And therefore it's kind of very, very valuable. So, but we talked about that in another video. Let's talk about how Aldy can be better. Eventually, after this journey's over, I'm going to go back to my original guild, the Death Star Port Designers. And I want to be a better guildmate. I was a rubbish guildmate before. I didn't do any of the game modes. I wasn't doing any of the battles. I maybe even sometimes missed my 600. I don't even know. I was a terrible person, a terrible guildmate to be with. And this journey's taught me how to be significantly better. It's taught me the things that really matter in a guild, what is make a guild better. And I want to be a better guildmate. Now, one thing I can do is actually be more transparent on the fact I'm in the Death Star Port Designers, and make sure, look, if you want to come and be part of my guild or our guild or play with me, you can join the Death Star Port Designers. We also have an alliance. So I think I probably want to be more transparent on that. I think we need to make sure that all guilds are full, and as much as people will talk about the maws and the caws, in reality, some of these guilds have multiple accounts run by the same person, because people played the game and then gave up. So they just took over the account. That's not healthy, because as much as we're saying, oh yes, 50 people are playing the game, in reality there's only 30 people playing the game, and they're playing 50 accounts. That's not a healthy situation to be in, and I think we've got to make sure that we're out there grabbing the new people, we're bringing in new blood. I've certainly learned a lot about mentoring people in the game and different elements of where they are in their journey in Swiggle and where their accounts is and what advice to give them. I've learned a lot about that, so I do think I could be more of a mentor figure inside the guild. I could certainly hope bring more people in, and hopefully this YouTube series, hope you've enjoyed this. This is maybe just the start of what we do with this journey, and we start to kind of make sure we get more and more people into the Death Star Port Designers, and indeed to the Battalion. I shouldn't miss them out of this, because obviously they are currently hosting my journey. I think content creation is very interesting. I do think that I'm going to be a little bit biased here. Sorry, YouTube. I love you. But I do think on Twitch, the Twitch streamers have a much closer association with Discord, much closer association with the people in their channel, than maybe the people on YouTube. It's maybe the relationship I've had with one or two people, but I see more the Twitch streamers kind of building a community, YouTube people building their views and their audience, but it isn't necessarily kind of like as connected. So if you don't want to break that, I would say YouTube, click on the Discord link down below, come join the Discord Island Discord, come chat, come hang out more, kind of share more about yourself, what you're enjoying, what you're not enjoying, what you would change about this series. And if you went on a journey like this, what would you have done differently? Anyway, that's the pluses and minuses of being a content creator guild. It adds stability like an anchor, but sometimes it can drag you down like an anchor, I guess. So anyway, if you've had some bad experiences, you've had some good experience with content creation, who's your favorite content creator? It's Aldy. I know that. Just write that down below. Everyone just type Aldy as my favorite content down below in the content section or the comment section. Anyway, until next time on the journey, Aldy's journey continues. Look after yourself. Have an incredible day and support all your content creators and watch them all. Anyway, look after yourself. WelcomeToSandflys on Twitch and Discord and other places. Anyway, good night, everyone.